Welcome to my channel. My name's Katrina and this is Create Something Pretty. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have had a great week and have had lots of sewing time to yourselves. I know in Victoria we're currently in school holidays and I have my children home at the moment. I am currently in my sewing room procrastinating my next project, so I wasn't really oh no, I'm just kind of at a stage where I don't really want to keep going. I need a break. So I thought I'd talk to you guys. So I'm doing a video and I thought I'd show you some of my fabric and some patterns that I've purchased recently, because I haven't shown you the patterns. Some of the fabric you've seen, but it's a really nice fabric and I kind of glazed over it last time I talked about them, so I might talk about them just a little bit more. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. There's also a couple of items that I was very, very kindly given, and I'm so incredibly grateful that this lovely person gave them to me, and I won't mention her name because I don't know if she wants me to do that. So yeah, I'll just show you the items. So let's get into this, and of course I've just remembered now I need to tell you what I'm wearing. This is the Be Mine balloon sleeve blouse. I've just popped it on for the video. I was wearing another handmade prior to this, however, but I thought I haven't really worn this one before and I just wanted to put it on and see what it's like. It's been hanging on my rack, and because it's black I completely forgot it was there. So yeah, it's got the puffy sleeves. It's a pattern Emporium pattern. I might actually put a link to this one down below if you don't have the pattern yet. So if you use that link, I'm an affiliate for Pattern Emporium patterns. If you use that link, it gives me a bit of commission from the sale, so I just get a few. It's not much, and it doesn't cost you anything extra. So I thought I'd just let you know about that as well, and I literally just thought of that bit as well. So yeah, so that's what I'm wearing today. So I'm going to get into these fabric and the patterns so that hopefully I can get refocused. I'm currently working on my frocktails dress, and I've tried one pattern and realized I actually really like that pattern, and realized I didn't really have enough fabric for it, and I want to use some of my good fabrics for my frocktail dress. So I thought I had to look for something that used a lot less fabric. So I'm kind of trying to find another item that I like, so I'm back to trialing another item. So that's where I am today, and that's why I'm procrastinating, because I don't like the fitting process. It's not my favorite part, but it's very necessary. So yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. So let's get into this fabric and the patterns, because that's a little more fun. So I'm going to show you my fabrics first. So some of these you've probably seen all of them, but I'll show it to you a little bit more. Fabric that I have is this one, and this was in my Beyond the Pink Door gift box, I think Pink box, I think they call it. This was the first time I ever got the Think Pink box, because they are in UK and it meant I would have to pay for postage, which I figured out actually isn't that bad when you're buying a decent quality fabric, because our dollar, what we pay for this if we had it in our country already, is quite similar compared to when you buy it from the UK and you get it here. So I actually figured out it was actually really worthwhile getting that box. So I'm so glad I did and worked all of that out. And the Think Pink boxes, it's a subscription box, but occasionally they put out a random box, and so that you can give it a go. You can try them out without having subscribed, and that's what I did. There just happened to be one left. I was very, very lucky to get it, and this is a fabric that I got in it, and it's a beautiful rayon. Keeping in mind they're in a different season to us, and that's the other reason I did it. I wanted something pretty and it was in my birthday month, I think, or else it was just after my birthday. So yeah, so I got this beautiful rayon, and there's about 2 meters of this. I was actually hoping to make the last dress that I made out of it, but there's not quite enough. I needed a bit more than 2 meters to make, I made the itch to stitch Sarada dress, something like that. I can't remember how to say it. So yeah, I was hoping to make it out of this, but unfortunately there's not enough. So I might make a nice top, maybe. I was just thinking before I started filming that maybe a Anthea blouse might be nice in this. So 2 meters of fabric should be enough for that, because it's got the big puffy sleeves, and I haven't quite I haven't made one yet that I love. Like, I love the pattern. It actually fits me quite well without too many adjustments, which is fabulous because that doesn't happen to me very often. And I just thought this might be a nice, well, I was gonna say neutral. It's not really that neutral, but it's a beautiful color, and I think it would be just a nice one that I could wear a bit more often. So yeah, that's one fabric that I got, and yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's any name brand, I don't know. It doesn't have anything on the selvage to say what it is. And I have overlocked any of my nice fabrics I think might fray. I do overlock the ends before I run them through the washing machine because it's so precious. You don't want to lose any yardage whatsoever. But yeah, there's no salvages on this to say what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking from anything from Beyond the Pink Door is gorgeous. And yeah, Andrea makes up a lot of the things up using her fabrics. It's always nice to go and watch her lives. I can't always watch them when they're actually run because they're usually in the middle of the night for us at a time when I'm trying to sleep, and yeah, so I don't always do that, but I do watch them quite often because I love seeing what she makes, because even following her on Instagram, she has so many beautiful makes. So yeah, I really love anything from Beyond the Pink Door. And yeah, so that is what I got from Beyond the Pink Door box, and it also came with a tag and some other gifts as well. I think there was like some lollies in there as well. There's like a bag tag, and what else? I can't remember what else is in there. No, I'll put them in. I'll put pictures in if I can remember what was in there. Yeah, so I was really happy to get that, and it was just such a really nice, really pretty color. So that's the first piece of fabric that I have to show you. The next piece of fabric that I purchased last month, might have been August, September, was this piece of beautiful fabric. This was a new fabric at May Design, and a new designer had put this out, and I saw it originally on Deb from DB Designs and Sewing Australia's YouTube channel. Originally she got a sample sent to her, and I just had to get some. I just thought that was really nice. It's a new Australian designer, I believe, or a new designer by Joanna Ralph is the name of the designer. It's there on the selvage. So yeah, I just had to get this. Is some cotton lawn, so I wanted to get something that I could make a shirt out of, and this is something I was thinking of maybe making, like I was actually thinking of the Anthea for this one, because I wanted that sort of tail on the back of the shirt with the sort of the gathered sort of back at the yoke sort of thing. So I know the Anthea blouse has that, the Donny also has that, and I'm going to show you in a minute another shirt that has that I could possibly use this for. I got around just under 2 meters of this fabric because I was going to make a shirt, and I think I actually looked at a particular shirt, and I always do this and never write it down, and I can't remember what shirt that is. So it will be some sort of a button-up shirt, I can imagine. So I've just ironed it for the first time before I filmed, and it's actually gotten a lot softer and a lot nicer after ironing it. So it's such a pretty print. I really like it with all the pinks and the purples and the lighter colors and the oranges together. It's like a really nice warm tone, which I think this sort of brighter colors do suit me. So yeah, that's what I got from there. And she also sent me from May Design, she also sent me a little measuring tape that came with a parcel. This is what you get when you buy from quality stores. So there's a little sort of leather bound, it feels like it's leather bound, little measuring tape that pulls out, and it's got a little button on the side we can squishes it in. So yeah, that's really cute. So it's a really nice extra tad with it, considering how nicely covered it is. And I also got some little samples with it as well. So that was so nice to get that little package. I really liked it, and of course there was a postcard with it as well. So I really love that. It's like a little gift that they send you when you buy something for yourself, and I feel like as mums we miss out on those things a lot these days. So it's really nice to get a nice package set in with all those little extras that you weren't expecting. So that was the second one that I bought last month. I really want to get this one sewn up. I don't want it sitting there. I really want to be able to wear it for this summer while the weather warms up. So the next bit of fabric that I purchased was from the Dali Society, and they had a clearance sale, and I had my eye on this. I've been looking at this for months. I really like the colors in it. It's a really nice soft flannel. I don't think I've actually washed this yet, to be honest. I'm a bit scared. I'm not sure if I'm going to completely ruin it. It just has some beautiful colors. Actually, the light is catching it really nicely now. There's some nice blues in there, and some grey sort of colors, and pinkies, and those sort of browny tones at the bottom. I just think that is so pretty. It's such a pretty tone, and to get nice flannel sort of fabric like this is really hard. When it came, however, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. I was hoping it to be more of a more sturdy flannel, so I could make like a flannelette shirt sort of thing, maybe like a jacket. But it's a lot lighter, so it's a little bit sheer. It's a lot sheerer than what I expected. So you can probably see through that on the camera there, and when I move it. So I wasn't expecting it to be like that. So whatever I make, I'm going to have to line it. I was considering making something along the lines of the den jacket, something sort of, maybe there's a hip length version there as well. Yeah, something like that. It was supposed to be a jacket of some sort, but I'm not really 100% on the pattern. So now that we're heading into the warmer months, I'm not sure if this is going to get made up. So hopefully once frock trousers is out of the way, I will have a bit more of a chance to think about what I want to do with that one. So yeah, that's really nice fabric from the Dahlia Society. And yeah, it was on clearance, and they just cleared it out. I'm not sure if they have any more. I actually haven't looked. I'm pretty sure May Design still has the cotton lawn. I don't know about the Beyond the Pink Door fabric. I don't know at all. I have not looked at all. So yeah, they're the beautiful fabrics that I got last month, and I'm so happy with them. And I'm really not liking the fact that I haven't made them into anything. So I'm trying to hold back on purchasing for that reason. I have so many beautiful fabrics, and I'm just not getting the time to make things up at the moment. I'll show you now the patterns that I have recently purchased. Recently, Closet Core patterns had a sale, and I always feel like Closet Core, they don't have their sales very often. So when they do, I like to buy something from them. I find whenever I buy patterns from them and I make them up, I always like them. Or else I may not like them at first, but it's something I end up wearing. So I have the Cleo, oh, I said that wrong, the Cielo, which I love that. I have their, what's it called, the dress, I thought I would remember that one. No worries, I cannot think of it. I'll put a picture up. I made that dress as a collaboration, and I wear that all the time. I love that dress. I most recently made the, oh goodness, I can't think of it. I most recently made their long shirt. Oh my goodness, my brain's just gone blank. The long shirt, I made it over autumn denim. Yeah, I wear that a lot as well, so I feel like it's pretty safe that whatever I buy there, I'll end up liking. And I've seen so many versions of this, and it's such a popular pattern that I finally thought I would get it. I'm probably the last person to do so. And I got the Callie shirt, so it's like a shirt, or you can make it into a long line dress, whatever you want to do. I particularly like the back of it, if I can find a photo, because I was not prepared. Where is it? Oh yeah. I particularly like the back, how it has this yoke and then the cuffs. I think that looks really nice together. And what I'm intending to do, instead of doing this little box plate, is to gather the back instead and run that along. So hopefully that works, and I don't regret it. But yeah, I've seen a version of that on Instagram, and I thought it looked really nice. So I want to give that a go. And yeah, just make a shirt. I think I didn't realize when I was looking at these originally how many versions there were of it. So you have a choice of having either a mandarin collar or a normal collar with a half sort of button up. This was a full button up, and then it has the plackets covered over by fabric, so you can't actually see it. And then this one has the full placket and a pocket and a proper collar. And I believe they've all got cuffs, and then you got your different lengths. And yeah, I just think it's a really nice shirt. I really am looking forward to giving it a go. I'm kind of excited about this one. I think I've been wanting it for a while, and I've been a bit unsure about it because I wasn't really at the shirt making stage years ago when it came out. I was quite new, so now shirt making, I do believe it becomes addictive, and I quite feel that way myself. It's really it's a nice project to work on, and quite often the fabrics you work with to make a shirt are stable, so it's a bit easier to make it, even though there's some tricky elements to making a shirt. But yeah, I'm really excited to make this one, and this is a possibility for that Joanna, I think it's a Joanna Ralph fabric. I hope I got the name of that right. Yeah, I think this is a good possibility for that one. So it's the shirt length, normal shirt to wear it over the summertime. There is an expansion pack for this as well, for a longer sleeve, and I just thought I'll just try this first, and if I decide I want to, if I like it enough and I'll make another one, then I'll maybe buy the expansion pack for next year. So that is the first pattern that I bought. I'm actually really excited. I can't wait to get going on this one. So the next pattern that I purchased was from Sew House 7, and I historically have liked most things I get from Sew House 7, and they've been quite easy to sew up. So I've got the Roscoe blouse, what else? I recently made the Suvi dress, and they've all just been success after success. So I thought, well, maybe I'll give this one a go. It took me a while to warm to this, but I saw it on a few other people, and I'm starting to really like it. So I got this one. This is called the Rebel Topper, which is a fairly new one for them. I believe they have I'm not sure if this is their newest pattern or if there's another one, but it's fairly new. I think for me, if I was to make this, I actually like this one with the sleeves, and I like this one. I don't like this for me. I always have trouble fitting that for some reason. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need some classes, but yeah, I really like these. This has the sort of a cuff on the sleeve, so it's a bit shorter. This would be a really good one for summer. I do believe they're all fairly cropped. So let's just have a look at the line pictures. Yeah, they're all fairly cropped. So it has this sort of grown on sleeve or dolman sleeve. I'm not sure if that's the right word. So this one's quite wide, and I don't really like that. Maybe I need to see what everyone else makes, and maybe I'll warm to it. Maybe someone will make something stunning, and I'll decide later on down the track that I like it, but at the moment I'm not so sure of it. But I like both of these. I think they're quite nice, and that collar's really lovely. I'm not sure if I would do an exposed yoke. I think I like it just hidden like this one, and there's bust darts under there as well, and just a folded up cuff. I would add length. I would definitely add length. But yeah, I just think it's a really nice top. It's just be nice to have as something that's sort of not really dressy, so it's maybe smart casual. It would be a really nice top for that. So yeah, I picked that one up as well. But I have also purchased some of those other patterns. When you subscribe to their newsletter, they send out a monthly pattern that's reduced. I've picked up a few of those, a couple of them Love Notions, and I picked up one recently from Pattern Emporium that was a leggings, or not leggings, but they were a knit pants. So I thought that might be an option to try to make something, and maybe a ponte or something that's a little bit smarter and really comfortable to put on. So that's yeah, so that's the patterns that I have been purchasing. So that is everything, other than this item here. So I was very lucky to receive this amazing item from one of my viewers who had some items. They were just giving them away. They were giving up sewing, and they made sure I got hold of them. So I'm incredibly thankful. I think this is a huge thing to be giving someone. They're not cheap. I'm going to say this is quite expensive. This is an adjustable dress form, so I can put my dresses on them. I use mine all the time. I like to, if I need to get a curve right, sometimes I'll put them on there for that. Or if sometimes I fumble a lot with fabric and I just can't seem to get my hands around it, I'll put it on the dress form, and then I'll set the neck in right, or I'll use it to pin things. So I don't use it so much for hemming, so I have not mastered that yet. But I just thought this was just an amazing thing to pass on. Thank you so much. You know who you are. I won't say your name, but thank you. I also was given a whole bundle of things. I've got a pegboard to put my threads on, which I haven't done yet. I'm not sure if I actually want to do that. So thinking about, I do need a better system for my cottons. I definitely need that. I've got a heap of scissors, which I have been using them, some little snips and things. Just an amazing assortment of things that I can use in my sewing room. So I am so thankful. I really wanted to mention that. So yeah, I'm really happy, and I cannot believe I was lucky enough to get that. So thank you. So lastly, I just wanted to show you the dress that I have done a couple of alterations on it, just to trying to get it to look a bit more me. So this dress, I felt like it had too much volume. So this is the, I cannot think of the name of it today. It's a So Liberated dress. I'll put the name on the screen. I have altered the channel. I've halved the length of the width of the channel, so it's a bit narrower because I just felt like there was too much fabric there and everything was just billowy. I tried putting elastic in it, and I've now taken that out because you couldn't really hide it the way the channel was. You could see the elastic, and I have put the ties back in. I have also altered the sleeve and added some elastic, which was actually really easy. I only had to undo a couple of stitches and put that elastic in. That way the sleeve now sits up higher on my arm instead of coming all the way down, which sort of brings all that volume up higher rather than sitting at my largest area of my body. So I like it a little bit better now. I'm still quite unsure of this skirt. I feel like for the size of that skirt, it's quite voluminous. I feel like this is too much volume with that and the loose bodice. I don't know. I think I need to play with it just a little bit more. So maybe I'll get there in the end. So that is everything I have for you today. So my fabric and all my patterns. Hopefully once I'm finished working on my frock tail dress, I'll get a chance to make some of these things. Enjoyed today's video. I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want to see more of my videos. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've had a great week and had lots of sewing time to yourself, and I'll see you here again next week. I'll see you then. Bye.